Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to talk about the release of the new 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1. And no, I don't mean this one. You can go home, electric SUV. Okay, but one of the first things I noticed is they had changed the font. It's a little bit different than how it used to be for the 03, 04 Mach 1s and the also 69, 70 Mach 1. And it looks like in the beginning they had that idea for the concept, but they've gone back and changed it. And of course, the number one thing just about everyone will notice is there is no shaker hood like the 03, 04 Mach 1s. And so yeah, the original Mach 1, it was an option. It didn't exactly come with it either, so you can't really fight with it too much. And of course, you'll have people in the aftermarket price gouging you for $800 if you want one on your own. But anyway, other than that, the car looks really good. It has huge exhaust tips in the rear, and it's very similar, kind of in between a GT350 and a 5.0, which we'll get to a little bit later. But let's look at the Mach 1 styling here. The wheels, the heritage wheels. I think the 03, 04 did a lot better as a throwback than the current one. The current one looks just like the bullitt wheel pretty much for the 2019 bullitt. And you're going to want to get the track pack or the upgraded version here for a decent looking wheel, in my opinion. And so Powerplant wise, it's going to be the same 5.0 liter that you found in the bullitt, so it's only about 5 horsepower more. The bullitt was 485, now you'll be 490, but basically it's just a little bit better than the standard GT, which was 460 horsepower. The good news is they will give you the GT350 6-speed. And no more MT82 for the Mach 1 at least, and that one has had its issues that you can research. You will get an automatic option this time for a 10-speed auto, which a lot of people might opt for. And the interior has its own touch to it, a very interesting black finish to it. And you will notice that it had a white cue ball shifter compared to the Mach 1's chrome ball shifter in the past. And the gauges on the Mach 1 were kind of retro and all that, but they'll just be digital this time. And as for the exterior rear of the car, you do get the black wing, which was an 03, 04 Mach 1 thing that copied the 69 to 70 Mach 1. And on the newer Mach 1, it's a really small wing unless you do get the upgraded track pack, as you'll see. And it's pretty much just like the GT350, GT500 kind of rear wing on that. Also, the Boss 302 that had the removable fog lights. This one's going to have the same thing, so they're kind of ripping you off there. You're not getting fog lights, you're getting a little plate that you can remove for more airflow. And anyway, as far as the rest of the car styling, it looks pretty good. I think both cars are kind of okay, since the newer one should be better, and in a lot of ways it will be for performance. They're going to call it the most capable 5.0. Okay, so not the 5.2 in the GT350 or anything, but the most capable 5.0. When we revisit here the issue with the shaker, the reason they said they will not do the shaker is because there's too much plumbing involved, which is kind of BS, because they did it for the 03, 04, and it was really cool to open the hood and see a huge hole, and then when you gun it, watch the engine just shake back and forth. But they also said that it would cause a little bit of lift, and so they don't want that for track reasons, which really is going to be a minuscule amount. And really, you're never going to notice it. So I think it was just kind of a way to cut another cost that they didn't want to really do. But I think the shaker would have been an awesome upgrade. I hope that if they continue to do the Mach 1 over the next few years, that they add it. And maybe they will. So they're just going to basically keep the cold air intake off the GT350. Otherwise, kind of going back to the drivetrain of the car, talk about rear end ratios here. If you have the 6-speed, you're going to get the 373 gear, which is really cool. And then the auto will get the 355, which is what all Mach 1s had in the past. And the stock Mach 1 wheels are going to be a 9.5 inch wide on the front, 10.5 inch rear in the back, or the upgraded one will be 10.5 inch rear in the front and 11 inch in the rear. So nice size tires. It's going to handle really well. Going to be kind of like a GT350, but you don't get the 5.2, you don't get the flat plane crank, and so it's kind of a mix between the 5.0 and the GT350. So we'll get more information soon here on release dates. There's going to be 10 different colors plus a fighter jet gray one, different interior options where you can get leather cooled and heated seats or just the Recaro racing seats. So a few options that'll keep people happy. But anyway, put in the comments what you think, and if you think the shaker was a mandatory thing they should have had, that's definitely my opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys.